When I started my entrepreneurial journey, the idea of building $1 million business seemed like a distant dream, especially considering I wanted to achieve it without compromising my lifestyle. The conventional wisdom that business success requires long hours and had a large team that didn't resonate with me. I was determined to carve out a different path, one that aligned with my personal values of freedom, efficiency, and deep work. The importance of prioritizing freedom. The major shift in my mindset was understanding that the ultimate goal of my business wasn't just financial success, but also personal freedom. I didn't want to be chained to a desk 60 to 80 hours a week, nor did I want to manage a large team that would inevitably consume my time and energy. Instead, I envisioned a business model that allowed me to work on my own terms, focusing on the things that truly mattered to me. To make this a reality, I had to let go of the traditional notion that working more hours equates to more success. Instead, I focused on how I could maximize my output in a few hours each day. This required a radical shift on how I approached my work and time management. The power of focused deep work. One of the key principles that transformed my approach was the concept of deep work. Uninterrupted, focused work on tasks that significantly moved the needle. I realized that most of the value in my business came from a few key activities, and if I could focus on just those with complete attention, I could achieve more in a few hours than what most people do in an entire day. The shift wasn't easy. It required discipline to eliminate distractions and a willingness to say no to opportunities and tasks that didn't align with my core objectives. But the payoff was huge. By working just 2 to 4 hours a day, I was able to produce high quality work that directly contributed to the growth of my business. Leveraging systems and automation. Another critical aspect of building a successful one-person business was the use of systems and automation. I quickly realized I needed to streamline repetitive tasks and processes to free up my time for more important work. This meant investing in tools and technology that could handle everything from customer service to marketing automation. By creating systems that worked for me, I was able to maintain a high level of productivity without sacrificing quality. This also allowed me to scale my business without adding unnecessary complexity or overhead. Every system I put into place was designed with one goal in mind: to support my lifestyle, not dictate it. The art of saying no. One of the most challenging but essential lessons I learned is the art of saying no. As my business grew, so did the number of opportunities and demands on my time. It was tempting to say yes to every potential client, partnership, or project, but I quickly learned that doing so would not only dilute my focus, it would also dilute my energy. Instead, I became ruthless about prioritizing. I only pursued opportunities that aligned with my long-term vision and values. This often meant turning down lucrative offers, but it also ensured that I stayed on track with my goals and maintained the freedom and flexibility that were important to me. The role of personal growth. As I built my business, I realized that personal growth was just as important as business growth. The two are deeply interconnected. To take my business to the next level, I had to constantly challenge myself, learning new skills, and evolve as a person. This meant investing in my own education, whether it be through books, courses, or mentorship. It also meant being willing to step out of my comfort zone and tackle challenges that scared me. Over time, this commitment to personal growth not only helped me become a better entrepreneur, but it also enriched my life in ways I had never imagined. Embracing minimalism. Minimalism played a significant role in my journey to build $1 million business. By focusing on less, I was able to achieve more. This applied not only to the way I managed my business, but also to my personal life. I decluttered both physically and mentally, getting rid of anything that didn't serve a purpose or contribute to my happiness. The minimalist approach helped me stay focused on my core goals and avoid the distractions that often come with success. It also reinforced the idea that true wealth isn't about accumulating more, but about creating a life that aligns with your values and priorities. The value of consistency. Consistency was another key factor in my success. Building a business, especially as a solo entrepreneur, requires showing up every day and putting in the work, even when it's hard. There are days when I didn't feel like working or when progress seemed slow, but I knew that consistency was the key to long-term success. That didn't mean working long hours every day, but rather maintaining a steady, sustainable pace. By consistently focusing on the most important tasks and making incremental progress, I was able to build momentum and achieve significant results over time. Building a strong personal brand. A strong personal brand was essential to my success as a one-person business. I realized that people do business with those they know, like, and trust. To build that trust, I needed to be authentic, transparent, and consistent in my messaging. I focused on creating valuable content that resonated with my target audience, sharing my journal, insights, and lessons I learned along the way. This helped me build a loyal following and attract clients who were aligned with my values and my vision. The power of community. Even though I was building a one-person business, I knew I couldn't do it alone. I needed a community of like-minded individuals who could offer some support, advice, and encouragement. I sought out mentors, I joined mastermind groups, and I connected with other entrepreneurs who are on a similar path. The sense of community was invaluable. It provided me with a new perspective, helped me navigate new challenges, and kept me motivated when the journey got tough. It also reminded me that success isn't just about financial achievement, but also about the relationships and the connections we build along the way. The importance of work-life balance. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance was a priority from the start. I didn't want to build a business at the expense of my health, relationships, or happiness. This meant setting boundaries, taking breaks, and making time for the things that mattered the most outside of work. By working just a few hours each day, I had the freedom to pursue other passions, spend time with loved ones, and take care of my physical and mental well-being. This balance wasn't always easy to maintain, but it was essential to my long-term success and fulfillment. The journey is the reward. Looking back, I realized the journey itself was the most rewarding part of building $1 million business. It wasn't just about reaching financial milestones, but about the growth, learning, and experiences along the way. Each challenge I faced, each lesson I learned, each victory I celebrated contributed to the person I am today. The journey taught me resilience, creativity, and the importance of staying true to my values. And most importantly, it showed me that success isn't just about the destination, but it's also about who you become in the process. Final thoughts. Building $1 million business as a one-person operation while knowing just a few hours each day is not only possible, it's incredibly fulfilling. But it requires commitment to focus, discipline, and a willingness to do things differently. If there's one takeaway from my journey, it's this. Success doesn't have to come at the cost of your freedom, happiness, or well-being. By prioritizing what matters most, staying true to your values, and embracing the power of focused, deep work, you can create a business and a life that not only meets your financial goals, but also enriches your soul. This journey is yours to define. It's not about following someone else's blueprint, but by creating your own path, one that aligns with who you are and the life you want to live. And in the end, that's the most valuable success of all.